Hi guys, it's Andrew here from Eastonmade Wood Splitters today, and welcome back to the Eastonmade channel. Out here in the wood yard, I've moved some wood around, and I'll tell you, there's an easy way and a hard way to do just about everything, and that was the easy way. This is with our FG-96 Firewood bucket. If you have enough machine to run a bucket that size, it's 96 inches wide, the tine spacing is 8 inches, so a lot of the dirt and debris falls out through the bottom of it. It's got a really wide opening. The sides come off here. These side panels come off, so you can use this thing around your wood yard. You can use this thing on your property. You can clear brush with it. The side plates come off it so you can fit long loads on it. Everything on this thing is AR400. All the tines are all AR400. All the top clamps are AR400. Every single pivot has a greasable bushing and a hardened bushing inside of it. All the pins are locked into place so they will not spin on you, actually wearing on the bushing itself. We've just tried to go through and we've done these grapples, guys, to make them like a piece of equipment. There's so many of these grapples and attachments out there that are essentially throwaway pieces. They don't have graceful pivot points. All the pivot points that are on them are really small. They're not durable. They're not made out of the right material. So we've tried to do that with this grapple. The price on this is affordable too, guys. Like, compared to a lot of the grapples on this is actually priced a little bit lower than a lot of them on the market. We've been able to do that just through process, guys. Like, we've narrowed down the process on these. We can build them fairly quick. We can get them out the door. Like I said, they work really good. If you have a machine heavy enough to run one of these high capacity buckets, this bucket here holds about roughly a face cord of firewood. And like I moved those two piles, all the pile out from underneath the conveyor there, pushed it all up. The extenda boom on the JCB is really nice for that. You can get the pile up fairly high. But we got her all tidied up. I'm going to be able to clean this stuff up now that I've got the camera moved. I don't need to worry about running over it. But yeah, guys, it's a good all-around bucket attachment for your skid steer, your compact wheel loader, whatever you have to have around the wood yard. It makes loading firewood really easy. Like I said, it's about a face cord per scoop. It's a little bit less than that. It depends on how much you can jam in there, but you're just a little bit less than a face cord. So it's a good measurement tool too. Once you have an attachment like that, you kind of get used to how much an attachment or a bucket, you get used to how much the capacity is when it's full. But I know for sure my dump trailer holds about 2 full face cord, and I can fill it with maybe 7.5 scoops with one of these 96-inch buckets, and it doesn't take any time at all. It is quick to do it, especially when you compare it to like a 60 or 75-inch grapple. And that being said, guys, you gotta have the machine to run this. So this attachment's like 1,300 or 1,400 pounds and around there, so it is a heavy attachment. You need to have a good chunk of machine to run it. But again, if you have a machine with a capacity, it is well worth your time and money to invest in such a thing. Anyways, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you want to check out the 60-inch version of this, there's a handful of guys that are running them on their tractors right now. Heath over at Hardworking Man's got one. Brock at Rock Hill Farms is running one, and Lucas Peak from Peaks Peak Hobby Homestead. You'll have to check those guys out. They're running, they've done some awesome videos. So if you do have a smaller piece of equipment and you still want a good quality attachment at a fair price, then check them out. Check out our website. Don't forget about the merchandise section on our website. I think we still have a couple of slots open if you're interested in a machine for Bangor, Maine. It's coming up here first weekend of May is when that is. Or no, sorry, that's the International Firewood Expo coming up the first weekend of May. It's going to be a good one. The Bangor, Maine show is going to be May 16th and 17th. So unfortunately, the show at Joe's, the International Firewood Expo from Ohio Woodburner in Cortland, Ohio, it is sold out. But if you are looking to get a piece of equipment, maybe save some time, save some freight on it, give Jerry with a G a call, give Mark a call, give Sarah a call. One of these fine folks will be able to get you looked after with a new Eastonmade log splitter for that show if you're interested and if you're in the New England area. Anyways, guys, that's about all I've got for you today. I just wanted to show you the grapple. I wanted to show you how it works. It is something that I always have a lot of fun doing this. So sort of like a kid playing in a sandbox almost, eh? So it's I always have fun running them. So anyways, guys, if you liked the video, give her a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. Hope to see you on the next one. Take care.